Welcome to Creative World. In this video, we will solve Chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.20. While solving this problem, we will be using Kirchoff's current law. According to this law, a cumulative current on a node inside an electrical network is always equal to 0. Sum of all entering currents on a node is always equal to sum of all leaving currents from that node. We also will be using Ohm's law. According to this law, voltage across any resistance R is the product of current through it and the value of resistance itself. Now move towards the problem. Exercise problem number 3.20. Use nodal analysis to find the value of voltage V0 in given below figure. This is the circuit diagram of given problem. Inside this network, we have to find voltage across this 2 kilo ohm resistance labeled as V0 with this specific polarity. And we have to apply nodal analysis technique. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the solution of the network. We know that in order to apply nodal analysis on any network, we have to follow some steps. First step includes finding out the maximum number of node voltage equations that can be retrieved from that network. So using this equation, we can find out that figure. In this equation, n represents number of nodes exist in the network. So this network have total 4 number of nodes. So 4 minus 1 will be equal to 3. So maximum 3 number of node voltage equations can be retrieved from this network. In next step, we have to label all unknown non-reference node voltage. Voltage on this node is labeled as V0 because voltage across this 2 kilo ohm resistance is V0. So whatever the value of voltage across this resistance will be, same voltage will be appearing on this node as well. Indirectly, if we know the value of this node voltage, that voltage will be equal to V0. That's why we have taken this node voltage as V0 and we will try to find out this node voltage. Now, before we proceed further, if we observe, this voltage source is connected between two non-reference nodes, and we know that if there is a voltage source is connected between two non-reference nodes, we cannot apply simple nodal analysis technique to solve that problem. We have to switch towards supernode technique. In this technique, we merge the voltage source to its adjacent nodes. I have made a separate video. In that video, I have explained how to form a supernode in the network. So before solving this problem, I will strongly recommend you to see that video. Link of that video is given in description below. Now, as we discussed earlier, we have to merge this voltage source to its adjacent node voltage. So first of all, we will write the equation for this voltage source. This voltage source is equal to the potential difference between these two node voltage. We are considering that node voltage V2 is on higher potential than V0. So their potential difference equation will be V2 minus V0 equal to 12 volt. The difference of these two node voltage will be equal to voltage across this voltage source. Now, as we discussed earlier, this node voltage is on higher potential than this node voltage. So definitely the direction of current through this branch will be in downward direction, leaving from node 2 and entering to this node. So current will be entering from positive terminal of voltage source. That's why we have taken the value of this voltage source with positive sign. Now we will merge this voltage source either to this node or this node. I will merge this voltage source with this node voltage. So new equation for this node voltage will be V2 equal to 12 volt plus V0. This minus V0 is placed on the other hand side of equal to find out the new equation for node voltage V2. We can replace this node voltage V2 with this equation and will make a supernode here by merging this voltage source to this node. Now this node is converted into a supernode. This is a complete single node. At this stage, only 3 nodes are left. One is this supernode, other one is this non-reference node 1, and third one is reference or ground node. There are two non-reference nodes exist in the network now, so two node voltage equations will be retrieved from this network. Now we have to assume all unknown branch currents along with their directions. Now we will apply Kirchoff's current law on these two non-reference nodes to find out their node voltage equations. We will start from here. On this node, one current is entering, that is I1, while two currents are leaving, I2 and I3. Entering current is taken with positive sign while leaving currents are taken with negative sign. Now we have to replace these currents with their respective equations. Current I1 will be equal to the potential difference of these two node voltage divided by the value of resistance, and hence the direction of current I1 is downward, leaving from this node and entering towards node 1, which is showing that this node voltage is on higher potential than this node voltage V1. That's why we have subtracted V1 from this value. So current I1 will be equal to 12 volt plus V0 minus V1 divided by 1 kilo ohm. Similarly, current I2 will be equal to V1 divided by 1 kilo ohm because only V1 is appearing across this 1 kilo ohm resistance with respect of this ground node. Current I3 will be equal to V1 minus V0 divided by 2 kilo ohm. Now in order to omit all denominator values, we will multiply this equation on both sides with 2 kilo ohm. Product of 2 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other, only 2 will left, and that 2 will multiply with 12 volt plus V0 minus V1. It will become 24 volt plus 2V0 minus 2V1. Here product of 2 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other, only 2 will left, and that 2 will multiply with V1, it will become 2V1. Here product of 2 kilo ohm and 2 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other, only V1 minus V0 will left. Now open these brackets, minus will multiply with values inside the brackets, it will become minus V1 plus V0. Now place this 24 volt on the other hand side of equal and add values having same variables together. Sum of 2V0 and V0 will become 3V0, and sum of minus 2V1 and minus V1 will become minus 5V1. And this 24 volt will become minus 24 volt after placing it on the other hand side of equal. We cannot further solve this equation, so leave it for now and label it as equation A. It is the first node voltage equation of this network. Now we will apply Kirchoff's current law on this super node. On this node, two currents are entering, one is 4 milliampere and other one is I3, while two currents are leaving, I1 and I4. Entering currents are taken with positive sign while leaving currents are taken with negative sign. In next step, we have to replace these three currents with their respective equations. Current I3 is equal to V1 minus V0 divided by 2 kilo ohm, while current I1 is equal to 12 volt plus V0 minus V1 divided by 1 kilo ohm, and I4 will be equal to V0 divided by 2 kilo ohm. Now in order to omit all denominator values, we will multiply this equation on both sides with 2 kilo ohm. Product of 2 kilo ohm and 2 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other, only V1 minus V0 will left. Here product of 2 kilo ohm and 4 milliampere will result 8 volt. Here product of 2 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other, only 2 will left, and that 2 will multiply with 12 volt plus V0 minus V1. Here product of 2 kilo ohm and 2 kilo ohm in denominator will cancel out with each other, only V0 will left. Now open these brackets, minus 2 will multiply with values inside the brackets. It will become minus 24 volt minus 2V0 plus 2V1. Now add constants together. Sum of 8 volt and minus 24 volt will become minus 16 volt. On the other hand side, sum of V1 and 2V1 will become 3V1, and sum of minus V0, minus 2V0 and minus V0 will become minus 4V0. Now place this minus 16 volt on the other hand side of equal to separate it from variables. Rearrange this equation. The equation will become minus 4V0 plus 3V1 equal to 16 volt. This is the second node voltage equation of this network. Up to this point, we have retrieved two node voltage equations. We will try to solve these equations in order to find out the value of V0. For that purpose, we will multiply this equation A with 3. The equation will become 9V0 minus 15V1 equal to minus 72 volt. And we'll multiply equation B with 5. It will become minus 20V0 plus 15V1 equal to 80 volt. Now add these two resulting equations. Minus 15V1 and plus 15V1 will cancel out with each other. Sum of minus 20V0 and 9V0 will become minus 11V0. On the other hand side of equal, 80 minus 72 volt will become minus 8 volt. Here is a mistake. I have added minus sign with this value, although this is positive 8. Now in order to find out the value of V0, we will divide this equation on both sides with minus 11. The equation for V0 will become 8 volt divided by minus 11. Solve this equation to find out the value of V0, that will become minus 0.255 volt. We can write it in the form of millivolt. So V0 will be equal to minus 255 millivolt. Here this minus sign along with the value of V0 is indicating that voltage polarity across this resistance is taken wrong. The actual polarity of voltage across this resistance is opposite to the given polarity. So it was all about chapter 3 exercise problem number 3.20. Thank you. See you again in next video.